and Morning, the most news in the morning, period. Weekdays 6 Eastern.
It's easy to close your eyes. If you believe drug-related violence in Mexico could never affect you, not if you live on the east coast of the United States in a safe, middle-class neighborhood. But it does.
It makes me angry that they don't see the young lives they're destroying.
Doreen and Victor Ciappa's eyes are open, wide. Last May, their 18-year-old daughter Natalie survived an overdose on a drug they told police they'd never seen before.
I started screaming, actually, because I had showed him the packets, because they said we can't do anything if we don't know what it is. And we had found these little empty packets. I had spent hours on the internet trying to figure out what they were.
Those little white packets turned out to be heroin, much of it smuggled through Mexico and marketed to teenagers. No need to shoot up anymore. You can smoke it or snort it. And it's cheap.
Unfortunately, today, a bag of heroin can be cheaper than a six-pack of beer.
And unlike a generation ago, this heroin is very pure, upwards of 70%. Teenagers are getting hooked faster and overdosing more.
Try heroin once, and you may not have the opportunity to try it again.
Law enforcement officials say heroin use has spiked in the Northeast. More than half of heroin arrests nationwide happen here. And twice as many heroin users seek treatment than all other regions combined. On Long Island, it's luring middle-class kids like Natalie.
She was really something else.
A straight-A student, a cheerleader. Kids like her can be attracted to this cheaper heroin because they don't think it's as dangerous as the heroin you shoot into your veins.
I think we skipped a generation in education. The young kids don't see the perils with heroin.
After that first overdose back in May, Natalie promised her parents she would stop. But she didn't. And weeks later, she died.
This is today's heroin addict. This is what they look like. They look like everybody's kid.
The Ciappas are on a mission to save those other kids. They helped pass Long Island's Natalie's Law, requiring officials to post information about heroin arrests on the web so other parents can learn from their painful lesson.
She had everything to live for, and I just never warned her because I didn't think it was an issue. I never thought a kid like that would ever dabble with something as scary as heroin.